Okay, this is my boy custom, and this is to help you. This is the medication like what I sent for you guys to use. It's got an analgesic in it so that it doesn't hurt. India, the vet tech, suggested that we put it on and let it be for about 10 minutes before we actually start rubbing. I have found that if you a gentle touch and it doesn't really bother them to go ahead and start rubbing, and that way they've got the protection from the pain after, because that's where they tend to ache a little after, I think. That's where I hear the whinies. Okay, so we just smear that along the edge of the crop. Now, when they said roll the edges, this is what she showed me. You put your finger inside and you're gonna roll that forward. Just real gently. You can use just one hand and do it this way, or if your dog will cooperate, you can use two hands and just roll it gently while you're elongating the bell. That's why it's easier actually for me to use one hand to control the dog and one hand to just kind of roll that. And what we're doing, I don't know if you can see where he was actually cut, we're going to roll that forward so that he's got hairline at the edge of that instead of a raw edge. And then up here at the tips, that will want to shorten along where it's been cut. So you're going to just take that in your thumb and forefinger and just gently stretch it out. And what you're doing is just preventing the scar tissue from adhering and becoming too tight. And he says, you know, it's not his favorite thing, but he's not complaining too badly. So one ear and then the other. Again, this ear actually is a little rougher. For whatever reason, it didn't heal up as nicely as the other one. But it's the same basic concept. We're going to just roll that over. We're going to encourage his skin to wrap over that so that he's got hair at the edge of his ear instead of a scar at the edge of his ear. And we're going to do that all the way up, and you can kind of tell where it tips the other direction, and that's not going to be useful to try to roll that. So, and then we're just going to stretch that tip. And his ears don't look as good as your little girl's ears because they are longer. This is the show crop, and he's going to be a lot longer in posting. When he is done, you know, he's going to look okay. But, and we're trying to prevent his ears from making a hook back down, and we're going to give him a nice finished edge. So if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to call. And I included information from Dr. Finley's office. India is a great resource as well. Thank you so much.